Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is uh interesting story. This psychopath kid. Seems to be a lot of psychos recently. I don't know what's going on here, but psychopath kid killed his parents and wanted to assassinate Trump. And he also apparently he was linked to a satanic cult. So lots of crazy doodles around here recently. All right, so without further ado, my friends, let's get directly into it. So what we have this here from the Daily Mail saying why Trump hating child murdered his mother and stepfather at family's stunning $900,000 Wisconsin home. Man, $900,000. Somebody give me a $900,000 house, please. That'd be nice. Seemed to be quite well off, but nonetheless. A child murdered his mother and stepfather at the family's stunning $900,000 home because he thought it would give him clout to unalive Donald Trump. Nikita Kasep, 17, was arrested in March after he allegedly killed or unalived his parents at their home in Waukesha, Wisconsin, then fled the state in their car. Prosecutors said the teenager shot and unalived his mom, Tatiana Kasep, 35, and stepdad, Donald Meyer, 51, on February 11th, before fleeing the scene and leaving their bodies to decompose inside their home. However, they were not discovered until police performed a welfare check at the family's sprawling home on February 28th. Kasep was pulled over by police conducting a traffic stop 2 states over in Kansas that same day with a gun on the passenger side door. As part of the investigation, a federal search warrant obtained by WDGT revealed that he had extremist materials on his devices, including a manifesto that included, assassinating Trump. Police reviewed Kasep's phone and saw images and communications that referenced a self-described manifesto regarding assassinating the president, making bombs and terrorist attacks. Court documents said the unaliving of his parents appeared to be an effort to obtain this financial means and autonomy necessary to carrying out his plan. Investigators found material on his phone regarding an extremist neo-Nazi group called the Order of the Nine Angels, which is hilarious considering it's called Nine Angels, but I digress. His alleged writing shows images of Adolf Hitler with the following text: "Hail Hitler, all the white race, hail victory," according to court documents. See, this is what we call a Nazi, all right? When you guys are going to use the word Nazi, you should probably use the word correctly. And this is what we would call an actual Nazi, all right? And this is what we call a white supremacist. You see, this is what we call these people when we see it, right? So, I don't know about you. It's like, so this is what we have, right? This is what we have. This is insanity here, all right? So I don't know what else to tell people. Anyway, not good. Kasep allegedly called for the assassination of Trump to incite chaos and save the white race from Jewish-controlled politicians. Investigators also said they found information on his devices about drone attacks, details about purchasing weapons. He was in touch with other parties about his plan to unalive the president and overthrow the government of the United States, the document said. Yeah, that seems like a very well and sane individual. And he paid for, at least in part, a drone and explosives to be used as a weapon of mass destruction to commit an attack. So he's also trying to do, a terrorist attack as well. That's great. The teen is charged with 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, 2 counts of hiding a corpse, theft of movable property, theft of involving special circumstances, unauthorized use of a vehicle, and 2 counts of identity theft for financial gain, according to court records. How about we just slap on and plan to assassinate the president? We should probably put that on there too. That might be a good idea. Authorities say the teenager had previously confided in a female classmate about fantasizing not only about unaliving his parents, but also taking his own life. Well, this is what we call a very unstable individual, a psycho, if you will. So, this is what this guy has here. Yeah, look at this man. Look at this psychopath. I see evil in his eyes. I don't think there is a shred of kindness in them at all. This is what we say. See, you guys, when we show you the ladies there, when they have the crazy eyes, see, these are the eyes of a psychopath. So If you see somebody like this that has the eyes of, of nothing behind them, perhaps it might be a good idea to run away from this individual. Or just not be near them. In fact, I would say if you're anywhere near them, you might be already be passed away. You might be going to the afterlife. This is the reason why I always heavily endorse having a self-defense weapon, such as a gun, to keep yourself safe from these nutcases. Goes on to say here, the disturbing surveillance footage from the crime scene reportedly shows a camera focused on the body of the stepfather, which had been covered with blankets and pillows. In the footage, Kasab has been entering the room to keep candles lit, and at one point, looking directly into the camera and saying, "So you can see him there, I can literally see the rotten body there." According to criminal complaint, officers found a Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum firearm on the passenger side floor on the vehicle, matching the same type of gun his stepfather had recently purchased. A 357 Magnum is a pretty good gun. Shot one before. Own a 357 Magnum. Very nice gun. Very beautiful. I don't planning on unaliving people though, because that is in my intention. Kind of a weapon like that's usually meant for like self-defense. And it's a very strong self-defense because people tend to go drop to the floor if you have one of those weapons. So, yeah. In addition, investigators discovered the victim's driver's license, unused ammunition for the gun, and spent shell casings. Authorities also uncovered telegram messages leading to the murders, in which Kasab allegedly inquired to a Russian speaker while in Ukraine. I'll be able to live a normal life. Well, I'll be able to live a normal life even when they find out I did it. So, he's also had ties apparently to Ukraine. Oh, boy. Don't know what's going on there, but that's a little sin. Kasab had reportedly been in contact with a man from Russia who, according to the authorities, was aware of Kasab's plans to flee the country with his parents, passports, their car, and a family dog. Oh, goodness, this is very amazing. Kasab was in court on April 9th for a preliminary hearing on his state charges. He has not yet offered a plea and remains in custody on a $1 million bond. His next court appearance is for arraignment on May 7th. Perhaps the $1 million bond should be a little bit more, but at least it's a $1 million bond. Unlike somebody else we know that his charges were dropped from a $1 million bond. I digress. I mean, it's his first charge. His first attempt of committing a crime, so he should have it down to $550,000. At least that's what the judge thinks of Carmelo Anthony, right? Ridiculous. We have this here too. It says star student is charged with murder of mom and stepfather after their bodies are found rotting in a home. Star student, really? Star student? That's a big word to use for a psychopath that off just two parents and wanted to, assassinate our president? That's a very, very big word to use. Whew. 70-year-old student from Wisconsin has been charged in connection with the deaths of his mother and stepfather, whose bodies were discovered in a severely decomposed state in February. Yeah, well, I mean, if they've been deceased for over 10 days, I kind of suspect them to be decomposed a bit. But, what do I know? So we all know this. That's what's been going on here. Star student, what have you. Great individual. Yeah. So we have this here. It says from Archie, says neo-Nazi teen kills or unalives parents in a plot to assassinate Trump and save white race. Get a cast of 17 murdered his mother and stepfather in Wisconsin. Stole their money to fund an attack on Trump, hoping to spark a revolution. He now faces murder charges after hiding their bodies.
I haven't found it yet.
Judith Mayer's 17-year-old grandson appeared in court for the first time since he was charged in connection to the deaths of his mother and stepfather.
This is in the District Court of Trigo County, Kansas. It's in the matter of Nikita Kasap.
The teenager was not in school for 2 weeks at Waukesha West High School before a school resource officer and his grandmother requested a welfare check at the family home. It's there police found his mother, Tatiana Kasap, and his stepdad, Donald Mayer, dead with dried blood surrounding the scene.
I loved him so much, and his wife, she was lovely.
According to court documents, the teenager left the scene with a gun and their dog in the family vehicle. Police pinged Kasap's phone in Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Colorado. On Saturday, police in Waukene, Kansas, pulled him over at a traffic stop where Kasap was arrested and evidence was found. As Kassab appeared for an extradition hearing,
Yes, that's correct.
he has 2 felony counts of operating a motor vehicle without the owner's consent and theft of movable property.
It's the best interest of justice that Mr. Kassab remains in the detention center in Garden City, Kansas.
The magistrate judge gave the state of Wisconsin until March 15th to get him back to Waukesha. While the teenager is not charged for their deaths, this grandmother is struggling with the possibility of what may have happened.
It's very difficult to accept that Nicky killed his mother and father. It's just... It doesn't make any sense.
A lot of things don't make sense, ma'am. Mostly because when you're dealing with a psychopath, whatever they do doesn't make sense. We have this here from Unlimited L. It says, a 17-year-old accused of unaliving his parents and lighting candles on their rotten bodies was in contact with a Russian speaker and planned to flee Ukraine. 17-year-old Nikita Kassab faces criminal charges in Waukesha County for the deaths of his mother and stepfather. Donald and Tatiana Mayer were found deceased on February 28th with their bodies severely decomposed. Prosecutors claim Kassab shot and unalived his parents more than 2 weeks earlier. Kassab reportedly fantasized about unaliving his parents and himself, etc., etc. So, yeah, it ain't great. And Wisconsin allegedly unalived his parents to obtain financial means to assassinate Trump, and he's also apparently linked to a satanic cult. So, yeah. That's great, right? So, guys, I mean, this guy doesn't appear to be anybody part of the leftists or anything of the sort. It just seems like this guy is just an unhinged human being that needed to be locked up long ago, and it just didn't happen. So, yeah. Guy's a psychopath. He's obviously needed help. I don't think he should ever see the light of day again, because if he just decided to, first off, one thing, he said he planned to assassinate our president. And then 2, he unalived both of his parents. So that's one thing. That's another thing. And I don't think he should probably be able to see the light of day again, because if he does, he probably will be going after our president. And if he's decided to unalive his parents for stupid, petty reasons and bad reasons, I don't see him wanting to unalive other people for other petty, stupid reasons. So, yeah, I think this guy should stay behind bars for a good amount of time. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, guys, share. As always, take care, my friends.